We have had a little bit of an accident. Hey, so it is just a basic Sunday today and it's sleety and nasty outside. So I thought that I wanted to try out a recipe that I might want to serve to friends in the future. Lately, we have been making a lot of fusion Asian and Western flavors. That's not something we always do, but I want to go down this road a bit further and do something also fusiony today. Yan has been wanting to make French pot-au-feu, and I've been really wanting Korean, and we've decided to marry the two. We're gonna get started on that in the kitchen. This will be an experiment. Let's go have this warm, comforting dish on this cold, nasty day. Oh, also the other thing inspiring me about this dish is that it works really well for two, also to serve as a meal for a bigger group. So this is a really good meal to road test on the two of us that we can vet for future dinner parties. And hopefully you can too. Here we have our ingredients list. It's all rooty winter vegetables. The goal today is to make something that's nurturing and warming. And celery, leeks, fennel, alliums of various stripes, radish, carrot. Not this is for something else. Now we need to go outside. We have a bay leaf tree, our neighbor does, and get some bay leaves for a bouquet garni for the spices. Let's fortify ourselves and go do that. We have had a little bit of an accident. I am a little clumsy. There were bugs in the plant. It was gross. It had to go urgently. Oh, God. Oh, they're still in here. They're alive. So let's take this out when we go to get the bay leaves. So Yan has corrected me. The bouquet garni is not spices. It is a collection of herbs, which we shall put together with leaves of the laurel tree. Welcome to the garden. Okay, I'm gonna clear this little mess I made. Nasty. Ooh, it's cold. I don't want Fiona to see. I just dried this with bug infestation. Oh! Full of those roly-polies. Poor baby. We've been spied. Get inside before we're attacked by that small chihuahua. Bay leaf collection. The spoils of our heist. Here are the bay leaves, the ones that we pulled from the tree, and your standard dried bay leaf. These are really quite robust smell. It's very piney almost, weirdly. Why is that? Ooh, yeah, you can inhale that smell. I've only ever tasted these, which are like dirt. I wouldn't even know what a bay leaf tasted like. Now we're going to make the broth. And here we've got the kombu, and this is the stock of a roast chicken carcass from yesterday that we made, because Yan is an all parts of the buffalo type cook. Here are a few dried shitake mushrooms to have a little bit more of an Asian broth profile. Yan is completely redoing my bouquet garni.
You would be a very bad sailor.
I'm not a bad sailor.
These knots are...
I actually am good at knots. I just have never made them.
On a celery.
So here we have our stock. The thinking behind this chicken stock on beef stock, on kombu stock, on mushroom stock is just layering and layering umami flavors Basically like all the stocky things we had around the house. Scenes of the butchery coming up.
Basically, you're trying, we have a also bucco type of thing.
This is like
But this is beef shin, not veal.
anatomy class.
You express disrespect to the spirit of the pot-au-feu if you don't think that it literally is all about the butchery.
Okay, well, we wouldn't want to omit the butchery then.
This is the unattractive part.
Oh,
Do the part where
there was an attractive part?
Yes. These are all cheap stewing cuts, so
Let's not call them cheap.
well, that's what pot-au-feu is supposed to be, right? It's these are meats that would benefit from a long boil.
Tough. They're tough.
They're tough. They're tough.
Whoop. Sugar.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of fat because you're going to be rendering a lot of fat.
Well, slightly more than a glug. Do I look like I know what I'm doing? That's a rough cut. Just 2, yeah?
4.
Here we have all our ingredients prepped for the pot-au-feu. And here it is. Our day is waning here, but we are wrapping up the pot-au-feu. Next thing, last piece, is to make the sauces. One is going to be a Korean red hot saucy type thing. And we're going to have a ginger and scallion bit. And I don't know, is that all? The traditional sauce is, for pot-au-feu is mustard. We'll have mustard, and then, and then I've got to pick one more, and I don't know what else we'll do yet. I want to make the most of having these little dishes for all of the sauces and all of the vegetables and stuff on the side. This is like a very deconstructed meal. And I think that would be really beautiful on the table. Let me show you what I mean. What do we think? So that concludes our prep work. Everything is set. Yana finished the sauces. The table's set. The beef is stewing. It's gonna take about 3 hours. And that means we're gonna play some cyberpunk. So see you at dinner in a few. We're all sat down to eat, and I think everything came off pretty much as we'd hoped. Like we suspected, this meal would be as good for friends as it is for two. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as we did, and maybe get some inspiration for your next meal. Any questions or comments or advice, leave in the comments below. I've really enjoyed spending this evening with you, and I look forward to seeing you next Friday with MaxDecorum.